This is our first stop along the route NC 500, Strathy Point Lighthouse. The temperature's in the 20s, the larks are singing, and we can see for miles. The lighthouse was built in 1958 and it went automated in the 1990s. We're at Bettyhill viewpoint, looking across to the range of mountains. Bettyhill was the Countess of Sutherland who helped the villagers when they were cleared from their homes and made a new village for them down by the sea. This is Smoo Caves, where people have been living. Evidence of that has been found for over 7,000 years. Boulders and the loose rocks are Lewisian gneiss, which have been in the ice, and then when that melted they've rolled around, but the actual rocks themselves are limestone. This is Scourie Bay, 8:15 of a summer's evening. We're looking across to the crofts on the other side of the bay, which were established in the late 19th century and until the early 20th century, and they provided the main income of the people, together with fishing. And the rocks here are the Louisian gneiss rocks, some of the oldest in the world. We can see the campsite and caravan site and mobile home site. We have a wonderful view, especially on an evening like this. We have just left Scourie and have stopped to look across to Dartmoor Forest and down to the bridge and the loch. And every now and again you can hear little banging noises, and it's little rocks falling off the side of the ravine which is behind us. We've just come a mile or two down the road to another marvellous viewpoint, looking across to Assynt and Kylesku and the different lochs and mountain ranges, all part of the rock trail leading from Durness down to Ullapool. Yet another wonderful viewpoint, looking over to the Kylesku Bridge, which was opened by the Queen in 1984 to replace the little car ferry that used to take cars across. And so it's vastly improved the accessibility of the area. This is the slipway to the old ferry. We're sitting having coffee at the Kylesku Hotel, overlooking the loch and waiting for the ferry to go to the caves, and it's like to the waterfall, and it's like being on a Greek island, in Taverna in a Greek island. It's so warm and so peaceful. Ardvreck Castle, 15th century castle belonging to the MacLeods of Assynt, with a very violent, bloody history, and ghosts are seen wandering about here. But in particular the daughter of the chieftain who had to marry the devil and then drowned herself.
I'm Ben Peach, and this is my friend and colleague John Horn. We work for the Geological Survey of Great Britain.
Ben and I first came to Knockan together in 1883. Over the next 14 years we studied the rocks and debated with other geologists until we finally worked out what had happened here.
This is certainly a remarkable place. It's where we first realised that rocks could move over the top of other rocks and travel huge distances to build mountains.
And what we confirmed here in this quiet corner of northwest Scotland went on to influence people's understanding of geology around the world.
We didn't expect that, you know.
And it caused quite a stooshy at the time, I can tell you. So have a look around the rock room to find out more of what we discovered about Knockan. But the real story is in the crag above you. A short walk will take you to the place that makes it so special.
After a visit to Knockan, you'll look at the landscape around you with new eyes. We certainly did.
This shows the different type of rock and their ages, and the fact that the oldest rock is at the top, which is the opposite to what you'd expect.